Hello my friends and welcome back. I am going to do a layout today for the scrap room. I'm on the design team and I am going to play along starting with the flavors of the month kits. So the kit I'm grabbing first is by Vicki Boutin. It is evergreen and holly and it is full of fab Christmassy colors with a little bit of distressed magic all in there. So I've got 3 pattern papers, 2 cardstocks, a nice smattering of embellishments, die cuts, whatever you want to call them. What do they call them? A mixture of icon and journal ephemera. And I've got one nice little washi and I have numbers on black. So I figured that's going to be super easy to use. Love that. So I'm also going to play along with the sketch of the month that was created by JQ Crafty. She is one of my good gal pals. And let me show you the sketch. So we've got some kind of pattern paper background, 4 circles, and embellishment clusters in a visual triangle. Rather clever. I think this is going to be super fun and so easy to do with any collection that is out there. So rather excited about that, guys. I haven't even printed a photo. I'm so excited. I'll do that in just a moment. Okay, so I want to show you what I had going on. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this piece of paper right here for my background. This is called Making Spirits Bright. So that can be my background. And then for my 4 circles, I've got Gift of Joy here, and I also have trimmings. So let's go ahead and just go for it. I've got a Gigantor 3.5-inch circle punch, and I'm going to just go for it because I can arrange these circles however I like, right? I've got that one. I've got that pattern. They seemed bigger. This punch seems so much bigger, guys. Anyhow, got this gorgeous blackish and whitish plaid. I say ish because Vicki Boutin stuff can be ish. She goes all kinds of different ways with her things. Ooh, I can just about center that poinsettia. So let's do that. So I've got 4 circles. Now I know I'm going to end up matting this background on some of the papers from the pattern paper add-on kit, which I haven't even investigated fully yet. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it on all 4 sides by a quarter of an inch. And in the event that you're like, well, why don't you just cut off 1 inch on each side? There's kind of some musical text that is on this pattern paper, so I want to kind of have it centered, if that makes sense. So let me show you what I mean. Just getting all of my little trim marks on. So let's see, where are we? 11. So if you see right here, see how there's some like musical like text or score work? I wanted to make sure to be able to get some of that on all of my project. So now that we have that, let's look at arranging our little circle bits. I kind of like the idea that these are going on different little angles, and then my poinsettia can go anywhere. Now that's so much red right there. How do I feel about that? Don't know, but I think red's just going to end up happening. If I go like that, and I go like that, that doesn't work because I have my stripes. I think we're going to just have to deal with the fact that Christmas layouts have a lot of red. I think what I want to do is grab maybe a charcoaly kind of an ink and ink in all of my edges. I'm going to do that next. So I went and found some nice holiday photos, cut them into cute little, what are they, 2x2s? What do you guys think they are? They're cute little things. They are, yep, 2x2 little squares, and matted them on a scrap of white cardstock. I always have right next to my desk these little offcuts because I use white cardstock all the time. Now, this piece right here is our title piece. And currently, the only title I have available is In the Christmas Spirit. So we'll do that. And then let's see what these are. Holiday Cute. Oh, that can go with the hubs. That would be cute to have there. We're supposed to have embellishments here, kind of here, and up here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep to the 3 places, but we'll see. We've got this great poinsettia cluster there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do the opposite with a poinsettia over here. So they're going to be across from each other. I have got, let's see, we can do a little pine tree situation there. We've got this cute little window bit here. I'm trying to obey with where the photos are supposed to go, or with where the embellishments should go. And then, I don't have an embellishment for there yet. We'll come up with something because I'm going to be using more things. So our story, maybe I can put that right there for now. Now I can always go ahead and back that little frame with some white cardstock, and I better go ahead and take a look at that. Let me see. I think I'm going to do that so that it doesn't compete so much behind it. This is, once again, like I said, I always like to have a little bit of white cardstock right next to me because you just never know. So we have these little areas. I like the way it's looking. The Our Story, the only one that works for is this one right here. So for now, I'll leave it there. Maybe this will be like a little cluster. Who knows? Chances are it'll grow and grow. So let me ink in these edges, get these things attached down, and I'll be right back. So I have these pieces all in place, and I couldn't help it. I ended up having to have each little circle be their own little layout for now. That can change, who knows, but I think it's super cute. Now for my ephemera, I have these two pieces left, and I also have my washi, but I'm not quite sure where I want to add that in each of my layers yet, because I'm going to go next to the pattern paper add-on kit and see what I might want to use from this. Oh, those are kind of cool. Those would have been very cool little bits to do for the clusters. Now my circles are 3.5 inches in diameter. What are these? These are 4. What do you guys think about me cutting out 1 or 4 of these and tucking the circles in to beef up my clusters a little bit? I think I want to do that. Like I really, really think I want to do that. So let me detail cut out 4, ink them up. I'm going to create a nice little slit. Let me get my little mat, and I've got a handy dandy new craft knife, and I will get to working on that. Okay, I like where this is going. Oh wait, I'm gonna do that. And then let me look at this piece. I got all excited when I saw the piece with the envelopes. It is called Season of Wonder. Super pretty, by the way. Then this has text on it on one side, and then this icy, icy stuff on the other. Wonder if we would see enough of the text if I, ooh. All right, I will be gutting this piece of paper called Holiday Cheer. I'm gonna go ahead and gut it, which means I'm going to take out a big fat square in the middle because I don't want to waste the paper. I'm gonna do that, and then this gets to get matted onto that because I love text, and I'll ink all the edges, all that kind of stuff. Give me a minute. So I have the basic placement that I am liking for this so far. I've inked all my edges. I've got my little circle bits tucked into the envelope. So I've got lots of pattern and lots of fun going on. So now I'm going to look at the Shots of Life kit. We've got this sheet called Jolly Days with all kinds of 3x4 cards. And the embellishments are these fabulous puffies. So I've got to use lots and lots of those. So let's see. Okay, right away when I'm, look at how great that branding strip is. Right away I see that I'm going to use this to go ahead and mat behind my red piece of paper and before the text paper. So this is 11 inch, this is 12. So I think I'm gonna go, I don't know, 11.5 with this and have a nice rich green border. I will ink it in, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll come back and place some of our little puffies. So let's see what little goodies we can get in here from these puffies. So I like this Merry Christmas right here because this was actually taken on Christmas Eve, this photo. So we can get that one in. Holiday Cutie, let's see, we can have Warms My Heart for that one, because that's the hubs down there. And then let's see with the coffee, Holiday Jam, Spread Joy. Let's see. Time together, decorate, moments, photo, yum. Oh, well, I've got one that reads yummy, so I think that has to go on. Let's see. We can put that right into the window. This is rather white right here. I'm going to see if I can do something about that. All right, then we have all of these little tiny bits. I'm going to come back to them because those are like those perfect little finishing touches. Now, in the embellishment kit, we've got this big old sticker sheet. You know how, like, if you fold it out, it's a 12 by 12. So we have a 6 by 12. And these are puffies as well. I'm thinking that we need some gold. I think we need to do a little bling on here. So I'm going to concentrate on that. I've got a nice amount of the black. I mean, I can put maybe, oh, you know what? I can do this cute little black Christmas tree and tuck that in right here, like it's in the window by the yummy. Okay, now I have black in all of my quadrants. Great. Now let's see, I wanted to look at the snowflakes. I like the idea of a nice large one, maybe down here. Perfect. We can do another gold one there. Let's see. I can do a nice little arrow. That would work. Where this reads warms my heart. And then let's get a little bit of gold there. Maybe we can add another little black puffy here and there. So let's see what we have. We have a little star. A star would work. Stars always work for the holidays. So I have them maybe like that. Perfect. So I've got some goodies there. Are there any? I love these little tiny trees. So maybe I will sprinkle the little trees around a bit. And then naughty, nice, undetermined. I think we'll do one of these little bits. These little circle bits, I think, and have it read nice. And then let's see, for this black over here, I can add a nice little heart puffy bit. And then what black would I like to add up here? Let's see, I've got my little birdie up there. I already have a star there. I mean, I can repeat, it's totally fine. I already have a heart here. I'm like, what do I want to do? So, do I want to do a black snowflake? I can do a black snowflake. I can have the black snowflake maybe slightly under my bird. I've got my bird popped up on a little bit of dimension, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that under there. Maybe I can tuck it right there. Perfect. So I've got some puffies from the embellishment kit. Super fine there. Now, is there anything else, now that I'm looking at all of my extra goodies, that I can do before? I'm going to add some splatty bits in a moment. And I still have some of these to add in. I wanted to wait to add them in. So let's see. I'm looking at the different bits and pieces that I have. That is so cute for me to use at a different time. The best time of the year. Cute. I still have pieces I can use from here, but I think that's going to wait. Let's go ahead and get some of these finishing touches on here. I think that will work. So with this piece right here, we can have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So each of them can have a couple of little puffies. Got a puffy. Let's do red. Let's do a nice pretty green. And then down here we can grab maybe a spot of this lighter blue. Maybe. How about right there? So we've got some of them. I like that. We can do Let's Party right here, a bit of a tone on tone. That will work. Holiday Jams doesn't really work for any of these. Now, if I had more of this yellow, I would do Spread Joy there, but we really don't. So I'm going to do Photos down here. And then Moments. I think we can do Yummy Moments. That would work right there. And then I'm gonna do a little cute 24 because this was on this photo that's in the corner here. That was taken on Christmas Eve. So I think I will put it right there to help tell my story. Then, ooh, you know what? I can get a little bit more of that yellow on because I have 2 yellow stars. So I can have this little bit. Where can we put that? I think I'll put it right there. So I can have Spread Joy there if I go ahead and pop some of these yellow stars elsewhere. I think that will work for a nice little visual triangle. Perfect. Now, this is what I'm doing. I'm adding and kind of building out these pieces so that they're that much more fun. Let me go ahead. I've got a little blue heart there. I can put a blue heart there to bring it across. And then maybe even a nice little green. So I can have a nice trio for my cluster there. I can do a bit of a pinky heart right there. You can't see it as well on screen probably, but you can see it really well in person. And then I don't have any more stars right there to play with. And go ahead and add that little red heart right there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I like the way this came together. I totally like the way this came together. So now the way I'm going to finish it, let me get my little mixed media splatty bits box that I use. This poor thing has gone through it. It has. You can see lots of projects that I've done just from looking at it. So I'm going to kind of cover some photo areas really quickly. I'm going to grab my Dina Wakley White Gloss Spray, which is my current favorite, and give this a nice snowy touch to finish off our layout. How fun was this sketch, which I know I didn't stick to it perfectly. I just don't. Oh, that's a big white spot. I just don't tend to do that too much. So since I have a big white spot, let's do a couple more. So it looks like we did that on purpose. Totally fine. Let's get some white on the poinsettia so it can look so snowy. Perfect. Let's get some all around each of the clusters, and that will be this layout done. Now I'm going to have links for the ScrapRoom website, the blog, and the Facebook group. There's all kinds of challenges and shenanigans going on in the Facebook group. There are Kill-A-Kit, Sketch, Throwback Sketch. Oh, we also have a gorgeous cut file that is created. There we go. I need another big one. Let me see if I can get a big splat from up here. There we go. There we go. That's what I needed. That is created from Gwen at Cut to You. So there's a cut file. There are lots of fun things to be had and done and seen and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try to get a couple little splatty bits down here. And now poor Lauren is wearing one. Yikes. All right, that is my layout completed, my friends. I hope you like what I came up with. I will have a couple of still shots to follow.